It's something that had never been done. Yeah. It's something that we had never done.
It's the planting of the flag.
You know, in marketing, we're doing more like 30-second spot, or we're doing like newsletter and stuff like that. What's fun with that experience, that Brainbox knows that if you feel something, you're gonna remember something.
It mixes a museum exhibit and a rock show, so what more do you want?
The first thing I think is one word: wow.
You can connect with what we've been building. You can connect with the impact that we've had. You can connect with Brainbox AI.
Brainbox AI is a startup turned scale-up. We do AI for HVAC systems. More widely, we do tech for the built environment.
I think the simplest analogy is like you have the autonomous car, we're the autonomous building, and we were the first one to do it in the world.
It was a lot of fun to work with Brainbox as we were partnering in the marketplace. We received great feedback from customers. They're solving big problems, but they don't take themselves too seriously. And that's a nice combination of qualities.
You do or you don't know what we're talking about?
No.
I actually don't know.
You actually don't? Okay,
He's
right.
been stressing me for 3 weeks that I have to be here today.
It's about the showroom.
What showroom?
The big one.
Oh, that's right. That thing, eh? Yeah, it should be ready on time. I was told.
Alright. So you'll have to use your imagination, Luna.
I'm using it.
The entrance, and then this is the showroom.
This is
And we need Trane controls. Brainbox AI was purchased by Trane Technologies in January 2025. So it's been about 15 months. And I think right upon acquisition, Trane Technologies had this vision to want to take Brainbox AI and really make it like its center of excellence when it came to artificial intelligence.
We really wanted to build a showcase for AI in the climate business, a showcase for AI in HVAC, but also a showcase for our customers. So we could bring our customers here from around the world to experience how AI can truly make a big difference in sustainable HVAC, but also to experience the beauty of what is the city of Montreal. It's a combination of great talent, a great cultural city, and a great location. So for those reasons, we invested in this project.
Our vision for the showroom and the lab was to really have a space where people could get a lot of information. So we wanted people to come in here and get to know our products, get to know what we're working on, see all of the scientific discovery and the practices, like the ethical AI practices we're putting in what we do, and just also the tangible products that are in market, and just get a lot of information and knowledge about that. It's something that had never been done. Yeah. It's something that we had never done. It's something that very few experiential marketing agencies have ever done in the world. We needed to find partners. We knew it had to be here. We needed to find an office space because our office was like microscopic. So we needed to just bring everyone together, all the stakeholders together, and yeah, do something crazy. On dirait à l'interne, on sépare AI Lab et Showroom, mais c'est vraiment one thing. C'est juste que the AI Lab is the actual entity, the Showroom fait partie du AI Lab experience. Fait on a écrit que le goal.
Well, the project came about. I guess Rebecca did her homework. And she looked up some of the biggest agencies in Montreal, and she knocked on the doors. 3 of them answered. LD2 was one of them. I just felt that it was instant chemistry, and then we understood that they had high expectations in terms of the project, and that there was challenges because it's not something they've done many times before.
They asked us, do you want this space and experience to provide you with information, or do you want it to provide them with goosebumps? This was a very interesting question. The answer that we have is we want both. I'm so excited for the meeting where we're gonna get your ideas. Anyways, let's keep going with this meeting.
Sometimes people are afraid of AI. We want to be sure that people learn the power of Brainbox AI through that experience and through emotion. and what Brainbox AI can bring to the client and bring to the planet.
From the moment we understood that we got the mandate, there was a brief, but there was no concept. So we drafted the whole plan of how this project would happen. So the first 5 weeks, I'd say, because we stretched it a bit, was defining what's happening in the room. We have 2,000 square feet, but what's happening?
Les trous qu'on va faire, Chris, c'est un monument plancher.
Ouais, exactement.
C'est une certaine taille, fait qu'on peut... We spent hours and hours sitting in couches in the center of the room, dreaming about what it could be and trying different things in our head. And then at some point we did them in 3D, and then we were pretty good with it.
There was a lot of good ideas right from the start. The
challenge
challenge was not like in the ideas. I think a lot of there was so many of them. We picked the best ones. None of them were bad, but we picked the best ones. The challenge was trying to fit a good experiential idea into something like AI and HVAC. Very challenging to do that. I don't think we scrapped that many ideas.
We didn't scrap that many. I think the hardest part was trying to make it simple.
I think it's very important because you need to demonstrate to everybody how do we create this path that nobody went into before. So there's this huge education function where we need to basically bring people in and say, here's why we do it, how we do it, and who is doing it. And at the pace that the AI is moving right now, we need to be in constant prototyping. As this is keep accelerating in terms of capability, we need to constantly doing prototyping. So we could, whatever they're published last week, we could integrate it into the prototype, test it, figure out what we like, we don't like, what are we gonna keep, and then ingest what we're keeping into the technology. So that prototyping, which is never stopping, that's what the AI lab is going to be doing.
That's how tech is in general, but AI especially, it moves rapidly. And if we would have decided to launch this showroom in 3 years,
Oh, we would have been way...
we will not even be in the same era when it comes to AI.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been relevant. But cutting through the noise, I think that's also why it had to be fast, because we needed to be first.
That logistics part was challenging. It would have been less challenging if we had had 2 years, but we had tight timelines. That was challenging. That was challenging, but absolutely critical. So we had to face the challenge nonstop because then it wouldn't get done. Thank you so much.
Andrés, tu sais, il faut qu'il y ait brainstorming, mais merci beaucoup, beaucoup.
Merci, guys.
Bye.
To come with that concept for Brainbox was a very challenging thing.
We're not selling clothes and sneakers.
No, we're not.
I think we spent a good 6 months doing research and meeting with people, all at the same time evolving the concept before we looked it all up in 3D into what we would do.
We have to be very futuristic, timeless, and minimal.
I think it's going to be something that we've always been waiting for and we've told the world could be, and now they're going to experience that.